Are we in the mix? Happy New Year! Happy New Year! Happy New Year!
Happy New Year, everyone. Welcome to 2022.
We're in 2022. 2022 vision, 2022 vibes, 2022 Knox office. We got new content pulling up. First video of the year, very special video. You got the hostess with the mostest energy. I'm feeling it from you today.
Thank you, Ben.
I'm feeling it from you. So you go ahead and take this. Go ahead and take the lead.
So today, our video is going to be our most anticipated movies of 2022. I know we've been talking a lot about this video, about this list in previous videos, and we're really excited to finally get it out to you guys.
This list is a little grab bag. We got some indies in here. We got some international films in here. We got the obvious films in here, or the ones that most people are anticipating. So let's kick it off. Let's get right into it. So first on the list, it should be no surprise that The Northman is one of our most anticipated films of 2022. If you haven't seen our trailer reaction for that, go peep it. I'll link it. I'll link it in the description too. But the first one is The Northman, directed by Robert Eggers. I've been excited about this film for a while, since I first heard him announce it after the release of Lighthouse. All I knew about it was that it was a Viking movie, and it was a hell of a lot of fire actors in it. So I've been hyped about it from jump.
Yeah, and speaking of those actors, it is starring Alexander Skarsgård, my girl Nicole Kidman, Willem Dafoe, Anya Taylor-Joy, and honestly, the list goes on and on and on.
Ethan Hawke.
Yeah, so many people.
Yeah, a lot of people. And a very stacked cast, like I said 200 times in our trailer reaction video. Stacked cast. This cast is stacked. The cast was stacked. It's going to be a really fire film. It's a lot of action, a lot of killing, a lot of moodiness, all the things we would expect from Robert Eggers. And this is the biggest film he's made yet, it seems like. It's a lot of different, like, big, dramatic set pieces. And I'm excited. I'm excited to see what he does with this.
Yes, and that one's coming out on April 8th, 2022. The next one on our list is Spider-Man Across the Spider-Verse. This one is directed by, we got a few different directors for this one. So sorry if I butcher these names. We have Joaquin Dos Santos, Kemp Powers, and Justin K. Thompson in the director's seats. And then it is starring Shameik Moore reprising his voice role as Miles Morales. And then Oscar Isaac is also in the film as well.
He's playing one of my favorite Spider-Man characters, Spider-Man 2099. I'm very excited about that. I used to watch the show when I was a little kid. We got Issa Rae pulling up. She's going to voice Spider-Woman, which is very interesting. Yeah. Following the multiverse trend, we just saw Spider-Man Far From Home. No spoilers. I'm going to just say go see it. It was, if you like Spider-Man, even if you kind of thought Spider-Man was kind of corny before, I don't know how you would think he's, but go watch it, please. Go watch the movie. It's my favorite movie that I've seen. It's my favorite superhero movie that I've seen in at least the past 5 years. It's amazing. No pun intended. It's spectacular. But this, Across the Spider-Verse, this was the first multiverse movie to do it. Mm-hmm. And like really bring the Spider-Men together in one film. So I'm excited for that. I'm excited to see what's going on with that film.
Yes, and that one will be dropping on October 7th, 2022. Moving
right along, we have another superhero movie, Black Panther: Wakanda Forever. You got it. You know what I'm saying? But yeah, we pulling up in 2022 with a new Black Panther movie. Unfortunately, tragically, we lost the legend. Rest in peace to Chadwick Boseman. So in this film, obviously, we won't have the amazing late Chadwick Boseman reprising his role. So we'll have Shuri, his sister, most likely taking over the helm of Black Panther and, continuing the legacy as a black female superhero, which is something we don't see as often in this oversaturated market of superhero genre.
Yeah, I'm really excited for this one. So again, this one is going to be starring Letitia Wright reprising her role as Shuri. Mm-hmm. And it's going to have Lupita Nyong'o as well, Angela Bassett, Dan Kaluuya, all the familiar faces from the previous Black Panthers. And it'll be out November 11th, 2022. The next one on our list is Sonic the Hedgehog 2. And this one was a surprise. I don't think that you or I were really expecting to be even remotely interested in Sonic the Hedgehog 2. Mm-hmm. The first one, I teach first grade, so I have seen the first one with my class, and they love it. It's not bad, but seeing the trailer for Sonic the Hedgehog 2,
I haven't seen the first one. I didn't care to see the first one, to be honest. I'm not a huge Sonic fan, but I saw this trailer for the second one, and I was like, why? I kept asking her. I was like, why is it so like epic? Like, especially toward the end, I'm like, it's so like just dark and epic, and like I'm like, I want to see this. I want to see what's going on. We got Idris Elba pulling up playing Knuckles. Knuckles. One thing about Sonic that I do like is Knuckles. I really do like. I used to watch Sonic X on what was that? Sonic X used to come on Disney Channel in the morning. I used to watch that as a kid, and Knuckles was my favorite character on that. Got Jim Carrey coming back and reprising his role as Dr. Eggman. One thing about Jim Carrey, he going to show through for the animated roles. Jim Carrey is the closest thing to a human cartoon you could possibly have. So I know he's going to snap on this.
Yeah, and he did good in the first one. He did good in the first one, too.
I have no doubts.
And this one will be coming out April 8th, 2022. All right, the next one on this list is probably one that a lot of you haven't heard of, or maybe some of you have heard of. It's a little bit more of a low-key film. It's called You Won't Be Alone. It is directed by Goran Slevsky. Did I say that right?
Great pronunciation.
No. Goran Stolevsky.
Okay. You Russian a little bit?
A little bit. I might be.
Okay. Is that Russian?
I don't know. We might be.
It sounds Russian. If it's Russian
or German.
It's not American. I'll tell you that. I know that much.
But I'm excited for this one in particular because it's definitely. The movie, given by the trailer, it looks like it's a mix of it's giving like witch vibes.
It was when I first saw the trailer, it was giving me The Witch, but it was also giving me When Animals Dream. I don't know if you guys saw that film. If you haven't, I recommend it. I like that film a lot. It's an international film about. I'm not going to tell you what it's about. Just go peep. I don't want to spoil anything, but it's a really interesting take on folklore, and it feels very creepy. It feels very like dark, and it feels like a coming of age, like one of those interesting coming of age horror film movies. Mm-hmm. Like that's what it feels like to me.
Yeah, and this one is going to be starring Noomi Rapace, who we recently saw in Lamb, mm-hmm. and this one will be out April 1st.
Moving right along, Jordan Peele is pulling up with another film. He's pulling up with a film called Nope, and. Something about that title sounds very comedic. This is another horror film, from what I know, according to IMDb. But it's called Nope, and it is starring Keke Palmer, Daniel Kaluuya, and Steven Yeun. And it will be dropping around July of this year. Yeah. And I took your thing, but it's all good. It's okay. But we don't know too much about it. There's not a lot of information out there as of now, as of when we're recording this video. But we're excited to see what it is because, with Get Out, that's obviously a very iconic film. And then Us, is another one. So I'm curious to see where Jordan Peele is going next.
Yeah, all we really have for this film is just its very ominous movie poster.
Yeah.
I think it has like this cloud like kind of hovering over this town or city. And it looks very... I don't know.
It's reminded me of like Stephen King. Like the poster reminds me of Stephen King. I don't know why. It reminds me of like The Dome or like something like that. Like it's giving me that vibe. So I'm curious to see what he does. with it.
Yeah, me too. The next movie on our list is The Flash.
So The Flash, starring Ezra Miller, directed by Andy Muschietti, who directed It Too, Mama. I love Andy Muschietti. We butcher names today. I'm just letting y'all know. Names getting... So I love Andy Muschietti. I really enjoyed It and It Chapter 2. Jasmine played the hell out of It in It Chapter 2, so I never want to see It in It Chapter 2 again in my entire life because I've seen it frontwards and backwards. But I love him. I love everything he does. So I'm excited to see what he does with The Flash because that's not horror. That's definitely, but this film is supposed to be based off of the Flashpoint Paradox, which is an extremely popular Flash storyline where... Well, I'm not going to spoil it here. If you don't know what it is, just wait to see the movie or go and peep it for yourself. I'm not going to spoil anything. But it's a very popular Flash storyline that I'm excited about. And We got some multiverse action going on in this one.
It's gonna have Michael Keaton reprising his role as Batman from forever ago, so that'll be interesting. I like Michael Keaton. I like him in Beetlejuice. I like him in his classic roles.
Michael Keaton is a GOAT for sure.
Yeah, definitely.
Michael Keaton has pulled up again into the superhero verse, if you will.
Yeah,
He played Vulture. He played Birdman, which is a superhero, but original superhero. He also played, he's playing Batman again. So he's coming through with the superhero roles again. I'm very interested to see how he is all these years later reprising an iconic role such as Batman.
And Ben Affleck is also going to be making an appearance in this one as well.
And maybe we'll see like the Spider-Man meme Batman version, and they both just like this.
Yeah, maybe.
Like what's going on?
Maybe
George Clooney could pull up too. Pull George Clooney. George Clooney, you know what? George Clooney don't get enough love for Batman. He don't get enough love. We needed that era of Batman. We needed that. Y'all hating on it like it wasn't necessary. We needed it. We needed the bat nipples and the bat butt cheeks. We needed it. It was. I'm pro George Clooney. Put George Clooney in this movie, just for a second.
We'll just have to see. We'll have to see. With the multiverse, it's definitely endless possibilities. But this one will be coming out on November 4th.
So the next movie we have is a movie that's already currently out in theaters, but we haven't seen it yet, so we're still excited. Tragedy of Macbeth. It's starring Denzel Washington and Frances McDormand. It's already just those two powerhouse actors, and it's obviously based off of the classic Shakespearean story Macbeth. I never read Macbeth.
I never read Macbeth either. I think that was like the only Shakespeare drawn Super Philly Shakespeare drawn that we did not that we did not read in high school for some reason. My teacher just skipped that one.
He's like, no, I'm good.
Yeah,
we're gonna read the one about Judas and Brutus.
We read the one with Lawrence Fishburne when they made the movie of it.
But no, so Tragedy of Macbeth. It's directed by Joel Cohen. And wait, Joel Cohen of the Coen brothers? Hold on, I gotta do some research. Research scene. Yes, this is. Joel Cohen of the Coen brothers is directing this. I don't know why this just clicking in my head, because one brother decided to keep making films and the other one was like, you know what, I'm good. This is the first time I didn't see the Coen brothers, so it didn't hit here. But no, that's exciting. I'm excited about that because I love the Coen brothers. I love one of my favorite films of all time, No Country for Old Men. You know that. I love the Coen brothers. So to see what he does with this, now we gotta go see it today. We gotta get clothes on. We got clothes on. We gotta. That one drops. It's already out. It's out now. So if you saw it, let us know what you think about it in the comments.
Should we go see it?
Should we go see it? Should we chalk it? Should we watch it at home? Because that's an option. Is it?
I think it hits streaming on the 14th. But,
okay.
The
should
theaters...
we wait for streaming or should we just go see it? Let us know in the comments.
All right. The next one that we have out, another low-key film on this. A lot of people probably haven't heard of this one. Nitram or Nitram. Nitram. I'm not sure. But it is directed by Justin Kurzel.
One of those. And we watched the trailer and it's given eerie vibes, ominous vibes. It's given the art housey vibes that we personally love. And it stars Essie Davis from The Babadook. And I'm really excited to see her working again. To see her, in a different role in the mix. So I'm excited for this one. You know what this movie kind of feels like? I don't want to say it. Like, elements of it does. It kind of feels like John in the Hole. I hope it's nothing. So. I hope it's nothing like John in the Hole, but it gives me John in the Hole a little bit. And I
don't know. We just gonna have to see.
I'm excited for it though. It looks cool. It looks ominous. It looks looks dark. It also gives me more so we need to talk about Kevin.
Okay.
It gives me that.
I can see that.
It gives me that. So if you guys like that movie, you might want to watch this one with us. So peep the trailer.
Yeah, peep the trailer. And it'll be coming out March 30th.
Next on the list is something I'm personally excited about. I saw Knives Out 1 a few years back, bought it on Blu-ray. Knives Out 2 is pulling up this year. The release date is not yet determined, but we have Daniel Craig pulling up to reprise his iconic role as Detective Blanc. and he's going to be solving another mystery. We got a whole new cast of A-listers, stars. We got Dave Bautista. We got Ethan Hawke. We got Janelle Monáe. We got Edward Norton pulling up. We got a whole new mystery for Detective Blanc. And I don't know if Lakeith Stanfield is reprising his role as the detective's assistant or the co-detective or maybe, hopefully, because he was good in the last movie.
Yeah, he was good.
He was good. But I personally really enjoyed Knives Out 1. You watched it, right?
Yeah, I watched it. I liked it. And I think that Daniel Craig was good. It's funny because we just watched No Time to Die, and it's just really funny to like him in that country accent. It like that is funny. But he did a good job. Southern. Politically correct.
Mm-hmm. But yeah, that Southern accent is hilarious, and it's funny. It's a funny movie. The first one was funny, but it was also, it had you thinking like, damn, what's going on? It's a whodunit. So if you guys are into whodunits, you should watch Knives Out if you haven't seen it already, and get hyped for Knives Out too. All right, so we coming to the end of our list. This one should be obvious. Well, how the theme song go, babe?
Dun, 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 dun,
dun, dun, dun, dun. Vicky. The Batman, of course. Why wouldn't we? You know what I'm saying? Why wouldn't I be hyped for my man Rob Pat, our generation's GOAT, to portray the Batman? That's a dream come true.
I am excited about this one. The more that I learn about it, and that just the more we get these new trailers and stuff, I'm excited. I'm excited for Rob Pat. I'm excited for Zoe Kravitz.
We got Matt Reeves directing this one. It's going to be a really good film. I really feel this one. I feel like it's bringing it back to that Christopher Nolan era of Batman. But it's making it even darker. It's making it even more ominous, and it's given that kind of realism. But also it's also taking hints from the Gothic era of the Tim Burton films too, I feel. And I really like that. I really like the vibes this film is giving me. And just Robert Pattinson just being Batman, I'm in.
Yeah, and that one is going to be out March 4th. So we are super, super excited about it.
And they're saying it's based off of they're saying it's taking a lot of elements from Batman: The Long Halloween. So we tried to watch the first half of that last night. We didn't finish it, but we will. We want to see what's going on. We got the Riddler. We got Penguin. I don't know who else is there. We got Catwoman, obviously. But I'm hyped. So that's our list. If we missed anything that you guys are anticipated about, let us know. What's some movies that we missed out on? Let us know so we can go see them. We want to see them with y'all. Let us know. Leave a like if you guys enjoyed this list. If you guys, I feel like Watch Mojo. Leave a like if you guys enjoyed the video. If you guys have a movie on this list that you didn't know about, but now you're also anticipating it, you're better at this closeout than I am.
No, you're doing a great job.
All right, I appreciate the moral support. I appreciate that. Subscribe if you guys haven't subscribed already. We're trying to get to 1,000. Let's get to 1,000 subscribers by, this year we're gonna get to 1,000. We just started last month.
It can happen.
We can get to 1,000 this year. It can happen. Join us. Join this. Slide into the Knox office with us. You know what I'm saying? Just slide through. We doing all the film and TV things that y'all want to see, that y'all want to talk about. Let's talk about it. Go to the comments, whatever. I'm talking way too much, babe. I told you you're way better than this. You're way better at this than I am.
It's okay, babe. You're doing good.
I'm trying.
You're doing really good. Thank you guys for watching another video of ours. We really love making this content for you guys. Let us know any other ideas that you guys want us to want us to talk about, any trailers that you want us to react to. We here for you.
We drop it. We here for y'all. We set this all up for y'all. All right, we out. We took up too much of your time. We holla at y'all.
Bye.